What could possibly cause an entire nation, a nuclear-armed, economically powerful country, to pause itself like this? Commercial airplanes are ordered out of the sky. Stock markets open an hour late. Construction sites go completely silent. Even the police turn into taxi drivers. A test, one single exam, and the story behind it will change how you think about ambition, pressure, and what parents will sacrifice for their children. It's called Sanyong. They call it Scholastic Ability Test. And in Korea, it's not just an exam. It's the single most important day of a young person's life. For 8 hours, nearly 500,000 students sit in silence, answering questions that will determine which university they attend. And in Korea, which university you attend can determine your salary, your social status, even your marriage prospects. This one test can outweigh years of hard work in a single morning, so the country adjusts around it. Planes are grounded during listening sections so engine noise doesn't distract a single student. Buses and taxis are enlisted for free to rush latecomers to test centers, with police escorts if traffic gets bad. Businesses open late so parents can accompany their kids without the streets being clogged. But the exam is just the finish line. The real story is what happens years before it. Korean students often begin formal academic prep as early as age 3. By high school, a normal day looks like this. School from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., then Hagwon, private cram academies until 10 or 11 at night, then homework until 1 or 2 a.m. Some students sleep 4 hours a night, for years, not days. There's even a phrase for it, sagwa, meaning if you sleep 5 hours, you fail. Sleep 4, you might pass. Why do families push this hard? Part of it is cultural. Values that tie education directly to family honor and filial duty. If a child succeeds, the whole family succeeds. If they don't, that weight is felt by everyone in the family. Part of it is economic reality. South Korea transformed from a war-torn, impoverished country in the 1950s into a global tech powerhouse in a single generation. And education was the engine of that rise. Parents who live through scarcity see academic success as the only guaranteed ladder upward. And part of it is sheer scale of competition. With limited spots at Korea's top universities, the so-called sky exams, and a population obsessed with prestige, the margin between success and failure can be a single test question. Getting into a top Hagwon isn't like signing up for tutoring. It's like trying to get backstage passes to a sold-out concert. Except the concert is calculus, and the fans are parents. In Seoul's Daichi-dong district, nicknamed Koreans' education Mecca, the best academies have waiting lists months long. Some parents camp outside in freezing weather overnight just for a shot at enrolling their kid. Some centers make applicants take a test to get into the class that preps them for the test that matters. And the tutors? They're not just teachers, they're celebrities. Korea's star instructors live stream their lectures to thousands of students who couldn't get a physical seat. And some of them earn millions of dollars a year. Millions. For teaching teenagers grammar and geometry. It spawned an entire underground industry of education consultants. Parents pay just to tell them which academy, which tutor, which secret combination gives their kid a razor-thin edge over the kid sitting next to them. In Korea, the race doesn't start on test day. It starts years earlier, in a waiting room. So on test days, mothers gather outside temples at dawn, bowing over and over, praying for their children. Younger students stand outside exam halls holding signs, cheering for strangers like their family. Complete strangers. It's a haunting mix of pressure and love. A nation quite literally grounding its planes, just so one generation of kids has a shot at a better life. And maybe that's the real question this leaves us with. How far would your country go for its children? Like and subscribe for more such content.